Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we were cursed with a spell and we're seeing green now. We've got a dragon over here that I need to kill. Or want to kill at least. And then we're going to try and do Dawnguard again. Let's see how many NPCs does this thing kill, I wonder. So it turns out that part of Dawnguard is these revered dragons, and if I get up to level 70, I will actually get legendary dragons too, which is kind of cool. That it also kind of explains why these revered dragons don't look so familiar to me. Now, we've already beaten the main story, so the fact that dragons are around is just kind of here. Let's try our call dragon shout. Equip. And see what he does then. Ooh. I do believe I just called like 3 dragons. Because I'm seeing 3 enemies this way. I'm hearing fighting.
No one crosses me.
Who is this guy? A master vampire. Well, I'm gonna deal with vampires later. I don't know why he thinks I crossed him, though. I haven't had any dealings with vampires. Here's a revered dragon. Did the other dragon show up? There's a death hound. Yes. Man, one weapon too many. Take your Daedric dagger back. Actually, I'm holding on to a lot of things that are too many. I need to go find a new companion because my guy died. And I suppose that's a Whiterun job.
Yes.
The spell wore off. We're getting the visual glitch again.
My favorite drinking. Let's get some.
I fed on a lot of people. Here we go. We'll just walk through this wall of mud. So this one I gave a lot of gold to. And all that gold is gone. Let's see. Dragon Priest staff, we want to keep that. Ebony bows. Ebony swords. Trying to just level up everything. Imperial bow. Wait, do I have an Imperial bow? I'll hold on to that. Staff of Flame, Antrioch, we can sell that. Supple Ancient bow, we can sell that. Ancient Nord things we were keeping. Boots. Ebony boots, ebony shield, ebony shield. Glass armor, glass gauntlets, glass shield. Hide armor, restoration, iron shield. We've got 2 masks here. Steel Nordic gauntlets. And I think I'm probably cool just holding on to everything else.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Which way's the outside?
You know what? Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Seek my fortune.
Ah, so it's gold you're after then.
More
You need
visual
only
glitch.
ask about it. Plenty of folk in Whiterun with too much fat and gold to be bothered doing anything for themselves.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few cents.
May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Why is always Whiterun that falls?
They have a lot of reason.
And it just gets worse and worse. Alright. Can you train me in anything?
You've been a good friend to me.
Nope.
That means something.
Oh, so you're the one in charge now.
Can you do that? Nope.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
Bilkus, no.
Friends like, what guidance could you offer me? There's nothing more I can teach you.
You can't
Alright,
train
then.
me anymore in blocking. Seriously.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I don't think any of these characters can
Good to have some fresh eyes up there. at the top.
train me in anything.
Follow your lead, Harbinger.
I've been tending to the warriors at your Basker for as long as I can remember.
Where would be the next
Need something?
companion? Maybe I should just pick a random companion to follow me. I guess I should have looked up this question like before I did this. Let's see.
Where's these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
See, it feels like there might be a major flaw in the way things are rendered. If the game ever actually looked that bad, I would highly suggest improving your video card. Let me ask if this guy will follow me. Where is he?
Divine smile on you, friend. You know, if you've got the aptitude.
Good to see you again,
Join the
friend.
mages calling Winterhold.
Farewell, my
Let's see.
It's a fine day with you around.
I was thinking maybe there. I've got no idea. I've really got no idea. I'm thinking maybe in...
It was you who convinced me.
We could go to the sanctuary The Dawnstar Sanctuary. See if one of those people can train me in something and follow me. Let's see. Or we could go to Riften.
You know I can still sell you some potions and such, or train you in alchemy. Can't wait to hear all about the next person you murdered.
Let's see.
The new initiates are working out well. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
He can train me in light armor, but only for a short time.
Yes, listener. How may I serve you, my listener? I am yours, mistress.
Alright, we've got the torture thing.
Why don't you be a dear and let me go now? All right? I won't say a word to anyone. Our little secret. I promise.
And so you can't free him.
I'll do everything I can. I don't know what else you could want.
And see, so these four are the same.
Gods, you've taken everything I have. Just kill me and be done with it.
Alright, so the torture victims don't give you any more treasure chests to find. You just get 4, which is about 8,000 gold, I would say. Roughly estimating it. Alright, so if it's not any Dawnstar things or companion things, and I can't find anything in Winterhold as far as a companion either. Let's see, I'm getting all these vampiric abilities, which pretty much already guarantees we're gonna do the vampire quest. Let's see.
If you need pickpocket training, just let me know. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach.
If I could get that guy to follow me.
Good to see you again, friend.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well. Look, I don't... Why do you care anyway? Look, you wanna... I'll tell you about the time I was a young... Didn't have a coin to spend between
Skip through all of this.
Oh, how about the fact that... Here's the best part. They took me carrying around a weight like that. I never returned. So that's my
So I'm just skipping through this.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Need something?
So there's a whole line of dialogue there.
We see you.
Yeah, you need something?
Need something?
Sure we'll speak.
Something I
Oh, no, come on. Are none of you guys companion material? I guess that wouldn't be super surprising.
If you need marksman training and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
At this point, I don't know what to do. I cannot find a companion that can train me. I know there's a list somewhere.
Need some gold. Or may have some work for you.
I can...
Sorry, boss. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Even if you're one of us, I don't care if you're best buddies with the guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Out with it. Time is money. Get the
I,
job done.
none of these people will help me.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild.
So this character was added in Dawnguard too. As far as the DLC. Let's get out of here. Alright, fine. We'll just go get our wife. Or the house call. Let's see, which would be more intelligent. Get a wife and go legendary.
Hey, good to see
Oh, the house crawl. I swear there's somebody, something. Like, maybe it's a bard in Solitude that I could get to follow me around or something like that, but whatever. We won't mess with that. We're close to the end of this game. We don't really need to play that strategy.
Did you get me a present?
You sure did?
Present? Really?
I've been holding on to this child's doll for a long time. Gift of charity added. Alright.
I am your sword and your shield.
I'm just gonna have her have Lydia follow us. She's got Dawn Star.
Oh.
Did my wife ever find her way to the place? Doesn't seem like she did. I mean, we got the 2 kids, and one would think that the kids would move. Well, whatever. Maybe someday she'll find the way out. Let's see.
Still here.
Trade some things with you. She has the Dawnbreaker, and we will now give her a Dragonbone bow. And let's see, Force 1 arrows, I guess. And then Dragon Scale armor, Dragon Scale boots, Dragon Scale gauntlets, Dragon Scale helmet, glass shield, and I have no idea where specific things. Ring of Health. Like, I have no idea where specific things are supposed to go. So instead of sitting here trying to figure out where to sort items, I'm instead just going to put everything in this drawer for some other time. And we'll deal with it later if we ever deal with it at all. I would have to go all throughout this house looking for other items. Put some dog meat there in case that is something we didn't have. And let's see, final thing. I'll keep one death collar. Dragon bones, dragon scales, embalming tools. Just get rid of some of this garbage while we're here. Iron ingots, leather strips. I need the lockpicks. I should have picked those up. Continuously looking here. I think we probably could guarantee that I don't need any of these other claws. And it's silly to hold on to them. But I won't quite get rid of them yet.
right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
So why does she not wear the light scale armor stuff? Like, that seems kind of crazy. I just hope she doesn't die. See, I just took those gauntlets from her. I shouldn't have done that. Dragon scale gauntlets. And give those to her.
You lead, I'll follow.
This what you want? Huh? I love
Nordic shield. I don't think I've seen this Nordic stuff before. Well, whatever you want to wear as your armor is up to you, Lydia. Don't come complaining to me when you're dead. So, Dawn Guard. 20 minutes later. After researching it, there's some kind of cave somewhere. Which doesn't make the most of sense. Because if there was a cave somewhere, then I should see it on the map. Somewhere here. I might be going the wrong direction. We can see there is this cave, the Broken Helm Hollow. But I really don't think the Broken Helm Hollow is what they're talking about. If it is, Khajiit. And then there's just this horse, which I guess I can steal. So as far as where I'm walking, this doesn't feel right. Hey, but it is. Dayspring Canyon. Like, let's go. And Dawn Guard has finally begun. Hopefully. Technically, I actually had done one thing or two, I think, to start Dawn Guard. Where are we? Like, we are way in a different place according to the map. A kind of unavoidable hearing about Dawn Guard.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard too? Truth is, let's see. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
Okay. It can't be worse than my first impression since I'm a vampire. But I'm gonna try to go from vampire to vampire lord, which I'm hoping has more perks than however many active effects we have right now. Let's see. Champion of the night. Force without effort. I don't know why we would have that. I have a lot of fortify alchemy that's stacking onto each other. Fortify blocking. Blessing of Stinder does that. Let's see. Fortify health. Fortify health. Fortify armor. Speechcraft increased by 10 for the 1 hour of Gift of Charity. I didn't realize that's what Gift of Charity did. Fortify smithing. Let's see. Night Stalker's footprints. Notched pickaxe gives me smithing abilities by 5 points. Vampiric blood resists disease. Resist frost. Resist poison. Let's see, there's a 25% chance of creating a duplicate potion using your alchemy thing. All skills improve 15% faster with the Lover's Stone. Vampiric blood is a 40% weakness to fire. I guess that explains why I was always dying to fire. Fort Dawn Guard discovered. It's a pretty massive place. I just walked right past that guy and he didn't question it at all. I guess that's not the way up. Well, for a DLC piece, it's big. At least it's starting off big. It's not just a simplistic square fort like we've seen many on all the other forts. And this whole section would just
Join the
not
Dawn
be...
Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Why are we here to run?
Oh.
Finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
These look like better face models.
Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilants, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well,
I can confirm that.
I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want?
I'm here to join Dawn Guard?
Got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order.
What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald
They look like they have
sure
different
held some
styles of
long-lost
clothing too.
vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dim hollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained
I
for...
know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness.
I have to walk closer to hear him better.
To face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Do I look like a sir to you? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir. Isran.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Farm boy, huh? What's your weapon?
My weapon? I mostly just use my paw's axe when wolves are attacking the goats or something.
My paw's axe. Stendar preserve us. Don't worry. I think we can make a Dawn Guard out of you. Here, take this crossbow. Let's see how you shoot.
Crossbow? I've never...
a crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires. Just take a few shots at those crates over there.
Interesting. So we've got this weapon. Let's see, crossbow. It does 84, far less damage than what we can do. And dwarven bolts, I assume, work with the crossbow, but I also have steel bolts now too.
You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again.
So, how does this work? I suppose it fires relatively fast, but
that's it.
Like, but I don't really like it. I really don't. I think I'd prefer just to have my Daedric bow and my, what arrows was I using? Dwarven bows. No, I was using ebony arrows.
You'll get that.
Alright. So we've got a new quest, Awakening, to do. And oh yeah, like I need a chromium ingot. Why'd I even pick that up? We've got this area that we will, I suppose, improve upon slowly. But you do have a decision point, I think kind of early in the game, in the DLC, where you're going to play as a vampire or a Dawn Guard. And I think what you'll probably end up doing is taking over this Fort Dawn Guard with the vampires. That's a Dayspring Canyon. Let's see, they've got a dog. Named dogs, interesting. There is Deadfall's Drop. Wow. Why are there so many different ways to go around here? There is a troll that you can hire as your companion for 500 gold if you play as the Dawn Guard, which is a tempting offer, but I I've already pretty much set my heart on being a vampire lord. This place is not easy to get around. And one would hope that the story... Bunch of torture tools. We'll take the iron ingots. I thought I might die there. All kinds of spiral staircases and things. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Huh?
Quest says we want to go where? Find out what the vampires are thinking at the Frostmere Crypt? Dim Hollow Crypt. Okay. We've been to Dim Hollow Crypt apparently before. So maybe it will be just a quick run through this.
Vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well. Jedon and Vesoff were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserve what they got. Their arrogance had become insane.
Did we kill the dog? So those aren't the vampires that are going to side with me. At a certain point they're going to talk to me and not just immediately attack. Maybe I should have stayed quiet and listened to them some more. Let's see. Any chest or anything. I don't remember doing a cave like this. Maybe I haven't done this cave. Now that we're inside of it proper, I wonder, do we just fight a bunch of Draugrs or a bunch of zombies or... no zombies. Actually, no zombies in this game at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. If we fight a bunch of Draugrs or if we're gonna fight a bunch of vampires. I suppose. Interesting. They just appeared out of the ground. Bloodied vampire. Seems like they're burying people. Trying to go through this a little faster than normal. Hopefully that doesn't end up turning out to be a bad idea. Minor healing, grand soul gem, other soul gem, and then move on. Don't need to enchant anything. Don't really need to search the Draugr either. Seems like things are getting reanimated. We have an ancient vampire here. Didn't want to play nice, so we'll kill the ancient vampire too. Gold arrow, gold arrows, and the battle axe because it's of some value. Poison, vampire dust, arrows. Do we go here? Well, this will be interesting. That is interesting. There was nothing. Okay. Next section. I imagine what happens here is I find an item. The item turns me into a vampire lord, and then, well, it probably gives me the opportunity to turn myself into a vampire lord, and it's up to me to accept or refuse. I'm just gonna ignore all those things I just killed, even if they might have grand soul gems in them. I do need lockpicks. That is a slight consideration. But there really is no way to speed up this game. I kind of wish I just would pick up things as I walked over it, like you would in a lot of games. Like, that is the default way it works in most games. You walk over a pickup item, you pick it up. You don't have to hit A. Yeah, I guess technically that one button press doubles the amount of action that's necessary. And we can definitely tell we're dealing with vampires here. But that girl in the Dark Brotherhood is an ancient vampire too. And I kept wondering if maybe you would have convinced her to turn you into a vampire. But nope. Do I really need the frostbite venom? No. I shouldn't search the spiders at all. It's a waste of time. And I already searched that chest. I'm going backwards. Night Master Vampire. Thought he ran away for a storyline reason, but apparently not. Water breathing, diamond, ruby, vampire dust, arrows. I can definitely hear something on the other side of this door.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar, stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendar.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves.
Nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Morpheon will make way for me after this.
Yes, of course. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
This is a nice, completely different section. Like, totally different architecture. Something that it would be incredibly difficult to reverse engineer this architecture back into the rest of the game. But I would have liked to see them try. Like, so we're sneaking here.
There's something out there.
Oh, I guess I gotta fight. Local vampire thrall. Local the Lusky Argon Maid Volume 2. Ancient Vampire. So what do we got? We have a bunch of things that look, if I was to guess, like a puzzle. And a button. Let's hit this button and see what happens. It stabs me in the hand. Alright. So we're solving some kind of weird puzzle thing. This is cool. It's certainly something we haven't had in the video game before. Let's see. Does this go that way, I guess? Activate the stone monolith. Mysterious woman with an elder scroll.
Who sent you here?
Who were you
I
expecting?
was expecting someone from my family. I don't recognize you. Are you one of my father's little acolytes?
Who's your father?
He's a very powerful man. Or he was at one point. I'm surprised another vampire hasn't heard of him.
How did you know I was a vampire?
You think I can't tell my own kind? I smelled you almost before my eyes were open.
The Dawn Guard would want me to kill you. Why were you locked away like this?
That's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
Where do you need to go?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Is that an Elder Scroll?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Why do you have an Elder Scroll?
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. How long were you in there?
Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
Ulfric Stormcloak. That's actually a matter of debate.
Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
The Empire supports Elisa, but there are many in Stormcloak loyal to Ulfric.
Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? It must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
Now what's funny is you can do this DLC past level 10, so you could theoretically get confused and think you're going to get the Elder Scroll from her. Why were you locked away?
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right.
She won't tell
I'm
you
sorry.
anything.
It's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
Okay. So I have the same things. Trade with you, wait here. Any ideas how to get out of here?
Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
So now we have a potentially like interesting companion in the form of a vampire. Is this the way we came? So if this is the way we came, let's see if maybe this is the right way to go. Because I really haven't been thrilled with the companions we've had up to this point. Well, gargoyles are new. It's another great example of something that I would have loved to have been reversed engineered into the rest of the game. Which I think also this argues if they annualized the Elder Scrolls series, then the next year's game could have had a lot of repetitive land masses and things with these new elements. Archery's up to 79. Let's see. Is this a way out? Seems like it might be. It's good enough to try at least. And I guess your left I assume you wouldn't just be able to kill her if you were going to stay with the Dawn Guard immediately. There needs to be a little bit more story there. I mean, that would be pretty boring if you just did kill her.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Nope. These things seem to be animating based around her presence. Which is not a good sign. It implies that they are all here to specifically stop her from let's see, this is like a big old fighting tournament area. And we saw in one of the Daedric quests a fighting tournament section that was done much smaller. Let's see. Death Draug Overlord, Draug Death Overlord. Now, it is totally possible that you would have made it to this point and not been a vampire. Kind of surprised this doesn't shocker that I'm a Dragonborn too. What shout did I just get a new word for? I think I saw there was three new shouts you learn in this quest. So, particularly for Dawn Guard, well, for both DLCs, I would like to see all 9 of those words of powers found. Let's see, just because I'm hoping that the Dawn Guard element DLC is more linear. Even though you would have to play this twice because there's a pretty obvious split that's going to happen.
Is everything all right here?
We have no idea.
It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Alright. So, quest. Apparently I can't load. And my skills, none of that has changed or anything. It will eventually. And quests. Bloodline lead her to her home. And they're saying she goes there. So we'll just fast travel that way and take a boat. I may very well have been able to take that boat earlier. Let's see. And so where on the map is that? It's way over here. And so it's possible that... Are these guys going to turn into gargoyles and attack? Nope. Good. I may have been able to discover things earlier and then just run into this issue.
Go away. We don't suffer
so
trespass.
before we go in there,
What is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think I just need to be alone for a while. There's a lot of feelings wrapped up in this old place, and I don't think you're quite ready for them.
Okay.
So let me take the lead in there.
Lady Serrana's back. Open the gate.
I'm no fan of the sun. It'd be better than this.
Interesting. So the
Lord
Watchman.
Harkon's a great man. Best show him the proper respect.
He looks really old to be a vampire.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serrana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe
Look at all these people here. Where are they getting all the bodies to
My
eat?
long-lost daughter
Blood.
returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
He has
I'm
the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud?
Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me,
He's a piece of work.
who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
You first.
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You're a reclusive cannibal cult? You're vampires.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
So what happens now?
You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again.
Sounds good to me. I'm already a vampire. What more can you offer me?
You contracted a disease, perhaps, but you are no true vampire. Accept my gift, and I promise that you will learn the difference. Refuse me, and I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey.
So,
Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
so here's your obvious decision here, where you kind of want to do a quick save, but you can't even hit start to save. You could probably say, make your choice now, go back and load to the autosave when you walked in through the front gate, and then make a hard save then. But it probably doesn't even really matter. So I'm gonna become a vampire.
Be still.
From what I was looking at on the walkthrough, what was very little changes if you decide to stay with Dawn Guard. You get slightly better equipment, but But I really want to embrace the vampires-ness. And let's see. Am I supposed to walk forward and drink the blood, or am I supposed to... like...
Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it.
I'm ready to learn about my new powers.
With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread.
It locked me into walking forward and backward. I couldn't go left or right.
I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the vampire lord. Assume the mantle of the vampire lord, and we will continue.
Use your vampire lord power. So, shadow cloak of the nocturnal, embrace the shadows. Vampire lord, and equip.
In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue.
Press the left stick to change between magic and melee.
Good. You are weaker while on the ground because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts.
Press B to see the vampire lord perk tree. So my magic is at 300, I'm at 370, and my stealth is at 840. That's my magicka and health is way higher. Kill enemies with drain life or bite power attack during perks. Each new perk requires a few more feedings. Okay. And how did I get to this? Just hitting B? I guess maybe you have to be in the vampire lord.
There is much to learn. But if you master the powers of the vampire lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you.
Select your powers from your favorites menu. Why?
There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your...
Bats. Revert form, vampire sight. Interesting.
Life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers.
Okay.
First, do you have any questions?
I'm ready to carry out the task.
Good. Go and speak to Garen Narethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Alright. So I do want to just quickly... like... drain life. And... reanimate. And if I wanted to use bats, it's kind of a dash ability. And if I want to use vampire sight, yeah, Yeah, that didn't really do much, just made it slightly easier. And revert form. Equip here. And do this. Doesn't hurt any of my equipment or anything. Vampire cattle. Feed. My vampire powers. This is cool. Then they eventually die. Okay. So we're a vampire, but I'm still a little bit confused as far as what I'm supposed to do to get more vampire perks. Skills. I guess you don't see those unless you're in vampire form. But you can definitely compare the amount of magicka and the amount of health I had went up a lot. Even my stamina went up a good amount in vampire form. The only problem is you've got to play in this weird third person that I'm not sure I particularly enjoy. Power, Vampire Lord, and let's see, magic, powers, Vampire Lord, equip. And see, I don't know if I'm really going to enjoy doing that. So we have more Dawnstar quests. Days as a Vampire 64, but my first day is a Vampire Lord. And see, if you wanted to get back to the beginning here, you would take this autosave here, or this autosave, either one of them. You would load, and then you'd come over here and make a hard save. But I couldn't even be bothered to do that. The good news is we're not just stuck with nothing to do. We've got this Dawnstar quest we can run around and work on, and then after we're all done with Dawnstar, we can do the Dragonborn DLC, which was the second piece of DLC, and see how much they've improved. I'm already seeing some major improvements. It seems like there's an actual character to care about in Serena, and she might be our new companion. She might very well be able to train me in something. That's really what I would like, because there's tons of skills. Like, there's got to be somebody that could be a companion for at least one of these skills that I haven't gotten all the way to the top. And I certainly don't think it's an enchanting or a smithing companion. If I could get my heavy armor up 10 points real fast, I could go legendary on that. Or if I could get my two-handed up really fast, I could go legendary on that. But I don't think I am gonna run into that issue. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me further, follow and friend me on all my social media links that are down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.